What's up everybody, it's Sean here, back today to give you guys a review of the New Balance 2002R in the bone and aluminum colorway. The New Balance 2002R is an updated take on the 2002, which is a running shoe that debuted back in 2010. Inspired by running shoes of the 2000s, I guess you can say at this point this sort of has a retro look to it, but New Balance has incorporated some changes to this shoe to make it even more comfortable for today's wear. So I picked up both the bone colorway and this marblehead colorway, both from Newbalance.ca, and because they're essentially the same shoe except of course the color, I decided to focus my attention on this bone colorway because I posted on my Instagram stories which one do you guys prefer, and overwhelmingly people chose this bone colorway. So both this one and the marblehead pair retailed for a price of 170 Canadian dollars or $140 down in the US. And the official colorway for this shoe is bone and aluminum. The style code for this shoe is ML2002RE. So first off, right off the bat, you probably noticed that the price point on this pair is actually very reasonable and very low relative to your normal New Balance shoe. That's because this is actually not a made in USA pair, and this pair is made in Vietnam. So diving straight into this shoe, the base layer of this sneaker, this is constructed out of this bone or off-white colored mesh. This mesh has a nice stretch to it, and it's surrounded by overlays of pigskin suede. There's also a small hit of reflective 3M found on the medial edge of the toe box. Moving downwards, we have more of that suede. In between this, we have the synthetic leather, which has a shiny finish to it, and then embroidered in the center, we have the New Balance N logo, which is done in this synthetic material that has this textured feel to it. Moving downwards, surrounding the ankle collar area, here we have that mesh that we previously saw on the toe box, and then overlaid on top, we have more of that suede with 2002R branding found on the lateral side. This suede wraps around the back of the heel, and you'll notice that the bottom is perforated. Above this, we have this New Balance logo, which is done in this triangular shaped cutout, and then the top heel is covered in reflective 3M. For the laces, these come with these flat cotton laces, which is done in that same tonal bone color. And then underneath this, we have the tongue. So the bottom half of the tongue is constructed out of mesh, and then the top of the tongue is constructed out of suede. There's this oval shaped cutout, and inside it, there's this silver New Balance running branding. Taking out the insoles, these come with your traditional New Balance insole, so it's done in this gray colored textile, and we have New Balance branding stamped on the heel in dark gray. So the upper of these 2002Rs sits atop this very chunky, very well cushioned midsole. This midsole for the most part is constructed out of Absorb and Absorb SBS technology, and this is the main reason why these 2002Rs differ from the OG 2002s. So for the 2002, the N-RGY technology, which are these gel pillars that you see on the back heel, this was actually visible throughout the entire midsole. But for the 2002R, the N-RGY cushioning system is actually encased within Absorb, and you can only see it on the lateral side of the back heel. This is a very interesting look to it. It kind of reminds me of Nike Shox, but with a much lower profile and a feel similar to Asics Gel. On the medial side, this is entirely different than the lateral side. Here we don't have any of the exposed N-RGY columns, but instead we have this diamond-shaped texture that's found throughout. Flipping the shoe over to the bottom, here we have your outsole, which is primarily constructed out of this black-colored N-Durance rubber compound. We have these cutouts found throughout to give you added flexibility. And in the middle, there's this TPU wrap, which New Balance calls Stability Web, and this helps to give you torsional rigidity and midfoot support. So that breaks down the look and all the components of the 2002R. For those wondering how these fit, overall I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I had no idea how these would fit, so I took a gamble, got these in my true size, and overall I'd say that they fit very well. Compared to other New Balances, I feel like these fit much more true to size, and personally I don't feel like there's any need to go a half size down. Next up, talking about the comfort on this shoe, I was very impressed with the comfort. They've upgraded this 2002R over the OGs from 2010, and by incorporating both New Balance N-RGY technology with Absorb and Absorb SBS, for someone like me who's going to be wearing these just for casual use, overall they felt very nice. There's a really nice softness to it, but it's not overly soft, and by marrying all the components together, it gives you that good bounce back without giving the arches of my feet any fatigue. So all in all, I would highly recommend these, even just as a casual use sneaker. And as a bonus also, they were lighter in hand than I expected. Finally, touching upon the quality and the craftsmanship on this pair. So usually with New Balance, it's synonymous with quality, especially with the made in USA pairs. So as I mentioned from the start, this is actually made in Vietnam, so it's not a made in USA pair, so it doesn't have that crazy high price point. At the same time though, I was very impressed with the quality. Maybe the suedes aren't as good as the made in USA pairs, but honestly it was very close. To me, there definitely didn't seem like there was $100 less in quality and materials when I compared this one to a made in USA pair in my collection. So I would say that there's definitely a lot of value in picking up this pair for its price point. With all that being said, now let's lace up these bone colored 2002R and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. With New Balance being so popular this year, it can get tiring because people are often just posting models like the 992, the 997, the 998, models like that. So I was personally very excited to try out something brand new, and if you couldn't tell by now, I was not disappointed at all. I'm very happy with this 2002R, especially considering the very reasonable price point, and I'm looking forward to future colorways and future collabs down the road. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this bone color New Balance 2002R. How do you guys feel about this silhouette? And of all the GR colorways that have dropped on their website, how do you stack this bone colorway compared to the rest? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at esco8. Check out my Twitter account at sean.go and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review and hopefully it helped you in some way, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.